Hello music techie people. Today we're going to look at the amazing and wonderful synthesizer by Soniccharge called the Synplant. And basically this is a download you can get for about £60 from the Soniccharge website. I'm just going to talk through some of the basic parameters and how this synth works. So when you first open the synthesizer, you're confronted with this amazing bulb thing here with all these chromatic notes surrounding it. And basically what you do on Synplant is you grow different synths, okay? And you can grow these synths and these plants, and this represents what the plant will sound like, what the synth will sound like. So I've just loaded up a lead synth patch, so let's have a listen to it. Okay, and what I can do basically is develop these plants so that more harmonics and more effects are on certain notes as opposed to others. So I get this weird and wonderful effect when I go around and play a scale. Okay, and then if I click the nut, we're started right back at the beginning. Surrounding this bulb we've got 4 sliders, one being the tuning, whether or not you want to pitch the instrument up or down. We've got this atonality, which is how much sort of harmonics you want to add in the background. So if I basically a bit like a distortion, I'm adding more harmonics. I've got the release time, which is for the envelope, so really quicker release, and a really slow release. And then we've got this effects, which is basically adjusting how much it's going to sound like a monophonic or a polyphonic synth, so there's more or less going on. So if there's to the left here, that's more monophonic. If we move it up, it's more polyphonic. There should be more things happening. Okay. We're then given in the bulb where all the in this sort of orb thing here, where all the plants are growing, we're given this wonderful little nut that we can click to start a new synth, and we've also got a mod wheel in there, and that just sort of brings all the notes of the synthesizer up together. So I'll change the mod as I play. Okay, and then right at the very bottom we've got these 3 sliders, one being the master volume, one being the velocity sensitive. So if I have it down here, okay, when I press the key on my keyboard gently, it's still going to be really loud, as you can hear. And then if I turn it all the way up, when I click on the keyboard, even if I press it really hard, it's not going to be that sensitive. Okay, and then we've got the wheel scaling, which is basically related to the mod wheel. So if I drag it out, nothing happens to the plant when it's scaled down. When it's up, it basically affects how much of the modulation wheel is, how much of that parameter changes the plant. So it's a really, really good synth. In addition to that, you get this sort of behind the scenes part of the synth, which is where the DNA is. And in here we can adjust absolutely everything relating to the synth. So you've got these different sort of genes that go down on a single helix, and they alternate colours as they sort of go down in between envelope, time, FM modulation, the mix, the noise amount, and we can adjust these. Some of them do stuff, sort of background noise. Then you've got the open and undo sort of patch buttons, and then you've got this undo and redo button here. So if I change anything, I can redo or undo it. You get a load of presets available with the synth. It's a really, really good download, and it's a fantastic synth to have in your arsenal of instruments to make some weird and wonderful sounds with. Okay guys, hope it helps. Cheers.